Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. As you can see, we've got another NIMBY Rails episode for you. So guys, if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and also hit the like button if you enjoy this video. Just a quick recap from last time. Obviously we got the transfer from High Speed 1 onto the ferry. So if we just take a quick look at this, at the accounting, you can see if we flip back a day, we're now moving quite a considerable amount of passengers, so that's generating good 500,000. Still no one complaining of the price, so I'm going to go ahead and quickly raise this and we'll make a little bit more money. It's pretty good so far. So at the moment, obviously High Speed 1 comes out of London and then crosses over the Thames at Gravesend before heading down to Maidstone and Ashford. However, I think for me there's a clear and obvious sort of branch that comes off that will go through I guess either Gillingham, Strood, Rochester, Gillingham, Sittingbourne, Faversham, and potentially on to, well, we could go on from, we could go all the way out to Ramsgate even. So there's lots of potential here, and it kind of feels, or Canterbury is quite a considerable town, and then on to that way. So there's lots of options here, but I think the first thing I want to do is obviously create the branch that goes Strood. I think we could probably have a couple of stops in here. Swale, Faversham. It loves to change its name. I don't know which one it wants me to use, but I think that would be pretty cool to have the branch off just around here somewhere. It's going to be pretty pricey, this one, I think, because there's a lot of probably tunnel work and sort of viaducts that we're going to need to use, but we're also going to need to use something that's fast enough on this line so that we don't impede any of the High Speed 1 trains, because they can sort of hit 330 kilometers an hour. Obviously going through here is going to be pretty slow, I'd imagine, but when they get back onto that sort of main line, we want them to be still pretty nippy. So first thing, I think we need to pop our stations in, and they're going to be on the ground. So I think first of all we need to, I don't know where our first one would be, here, possibly at Rochester. Kind of makes sense here, perhaps. And then another one. Choices. It does look like there's choices here. I'm kind of inclined, you can see there's a train line there, and I'll be kind of inclined to have a station here in Gillingham, and we'll put it as a 300-meter one to start with. We could then, I don't know, have one here at Rochester, perhaps. It's another 300. Oh, there we go, that's 299, it'll do. So it'll have to do that kind of sweep, and then it comes out this side. Obvious place in Sittingbourne to have one, so one there, and then on to Faversham, which I would say that's pretty good looking there. And then where do we go? It looks like the obvious place would be to go into Canterbury, I think, and we could have one right here. Yeah, that's a good 5,000, so that's nice, that is. And then that can go on to this kind of cluster that we've got here perhaps is a bit of a branch line, so I think we should have perhaps another one just here. And then perhaps we'll have one just here in Strood. It's 305, so actually it branches off here rather than... Yeah, I quite like that idea. Okay, so let's first of all get our branch, and we're going to come from here. This is where... So that's going to be our branch off, and then we're going to see if we can get over these roads. That's nice, yeah, that's nice so far. Yep, and then we can hopefully just sail straight in. No, of course not. Come on, let me. Okay, I think we need to just viaduct this bit here, and then we'll go back to ground. I mean, oh no, like so, and then we go. What's that? 204. That's fine because they're coming into a station, so I wouldn't really expect. That doesn't really worry me, but we've got our branch off there now. We now need to head to Rochester. I think this is going to be a viaduct out of here, I think. Viaduct to there, and then I think it could be to a tunnel that links. That's a horrible tunnel, that is. Do we need to probably move that slightly? Something a little bit like that. So that gets us from Strood to Rochester. This isn't going to be, like I said, guys, this really isn't going to be probably a very quick line. That's okay. So I think we come, where do we need to come out of here? Let's get some, might want to go back to the plus sign. Oh no, don't want tram. Can we get across? No, not without a sharp turn. We're gonna have to make a sharp turn at some point too. Let's see if we can just bring this slightly more this way. Actually, that might be better if we can. Yeah. Oh yeah, that puts us then on a good line to. No. It's always fun trying to get into stations. This might have to have a viaduct. There we go. We'll just tidy this up so we don't lose so much speed. Oh, I can't see the speed now. 90 just to go over, that's fine. We'll then come out of here, if it will allow me. Hopefully. Yes, see, this is the advantage when you can actually follow the actual path it takes in real life by the looks of it. Makes joining up stations a darn sight easier. 223, that's fine, you're just going into a station there. This is going to be a particularly slow bit, but that's fine. You're in a built up area, so I can't really do too much about that. We then need to come out of here somewhat this way, I think. So it's good. And then we can get a bit of length going on here. Where are we heading next? Sittingbourne. Just need to move this one, I think. Yeah, there we go. We'll go back to the actually add in the track. There we go, Sandbourne connected up, and then we've got our next run to Faversham. What's not liked here? Let's just bring you that way. There you go. More as the crow flies. There we go, we're nearly into Faversham by the looks of it. If we can just fit this to viaduct, it's going to be we could just move that. I think if we can pull this one this way. There we go. Then we'll go back to ground here. Hopefully allowing us then just to link up like so. Hopefully this should then be a nice easy run, he says, out to, you can kind of follow the path here, out to, was it Canterbury? Yeah. Right, let's get going if we can make it across. I think we may have to do a bit of tunnel action here because I don't want to sacrifice the speed if I can help it. Let's just sort this piece out. There we go. We're up to 212 million so far, so not so bad. And then we need to do need to... Okay, we'll plonk that there for now. Let's just see if we can get out this way. No, okay, I think we may tunnel this. And then we can back this bit up. Let's get this. probably delete that as well, and we'll go back to our tunnel and get us just to there. Then we'll go back to not tram but ground, and hopefully like so. Okay, so there is, it's quite a decent little spur. I think Canterbury could be quite good then to have little branch lines that do Whitstable, Herne Bay. You've got Westgate, Thanet, Broadstairs, Ramsgate, and then it could also link up to Dover. Why not? It would make sense. So that's going to cost us 260 million. We've got plenty in the bank, so let's build that. So that's great. We are then going to create our new line here. If I can press, oh, I've got two here now. Can I delete one? And we're going to call this the HS. Oh no, I've got caps lock on. HS1. I don't want to call it a branch. HS1A for alpha? No. To Canterbury? I guess that's it. HS1C. Come back to pricing. This can be. It's going to be it should be a fairly fast one, so perhaps we go with a bit of a dark, or a bit of a green, perhaps? Or do we do it the same colour as the Great Western? Yeah, because it's going to be a, yeah, let's do that. So, and pricing, we can probably take something very similar. So it will start life in, so add lines, we're going to go from Camden to our stop here in Dagenham. We then branch off for our first one at Strood, Rochester, Gillingham, kind of as second Gillingham, Sittingbourne, oh no, that is not what I wanted, so we'll delete that one. Faversham, and then Canterbury, and then we'll go obviously back again, so Faversham, Sittingbourne, Gillingham, Rochester, Strood. Where's our Dagenham one? Here. And that will be our route, I think. Okay, so we'll use, I think it was we'll start off with this, so a base price of 50. And 4 per kilometre. We'll look at the timings. Ooh. We'll go with a 180 average at the minute. We've got a 30 on a 30 seconds stop at each. In terms of the trains that we'll use, I kind of want to use the Voyager for this. So it'll be a 5-car Voyager, 200 kilometers. It's not really fast enough, is it? Or do we go for a Pendolino? 600 passengers, but we have... Alright, let's purchase one for now, and we can set it to said line. And we'll clone it, and we'll have... Because these are fairly big, fairly big trains. That means we don't necessarily need to run them as often then. So if we clone another 5, so that'll be 6 in total. We just go back to the line then. It'll be able to, so there'll be a train every 22 minutes. and we'll see if we get any. I'm just going to fast forward time just to see how things have spaced out, so that the main thing I want to avoid is, you know, the high speed one then clashing, because it'll be going, you know, faster than those Pendolinos. So let's just have a look. We've got 2 HS. I think. Oh god. Yep. It all needs to space back out again, doesn't it? Let's just have a look what's happening from our accounting perspective. So it looks pretty good that the pricing of that is spot on. A little bit of complaint there, that's fine. They're still not complaining about price, that's good. But yeah, it looks to be I think we just need to try and work out some of this. Yeah, you see there, it caught up to, and it has to slow right back down. So it's picked up 600, and yeah, see, it will follow it now all the way too fast, and it has to keep dropping back and slowing down. It's kind of not what I wanted. Yeah, okay, we'll let this carry on, but then I might sell these Pendolinos and swap it to the smaller units that we're using on high speed 1. That may be a better tactic. And actually that's a good idea. I've just popped into my head where we get to our first. So is this Paradise? Hunter's Hall. I don't want it waiting. So I don't want any trains waiting here realistically. So that's now. Why is it still waiting? Shouldn't be waiting. How can I change that? I think it's here, isn't it? It's this one. That way it doesn't wait. Connoisseur. That might speed things up actually. Yeah, we still get this kind of where it's getting stuck behind. It's not too bad. It's not ideal though. It's something that I may look at a little bit later. But guys, if you've enjoyed this one, please do give it a thumbs up by hitting that subscribe button, and we'll continue the expansion in the next episode. So until then, bye bye.